Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. What's going on? All right, let's go ahead and check the news today. I heard the news today. All right, the economic reports. Today we've got Michigan 5-year expectations. Preliminary, I'm sure. 6:45. We got a Fed Goolsby. We got core PPI month-over-month and year-over-year today. So 0.2 and 2.8. We got the PPI stuff today. Michigan reports. The Michigan report's kind of important. You can see right there. There's kind of high importance on this one. That's the Michigan Consumer Sentiment preliminary. It's coming up at 7 o'clock. We've got the WASD report. Is this a video game report? And we got Fed Bowman speeches and monthly budget statement. Budget statement is medium importance. So that's what's up with that. Earnings today. We've got a lot of dividends coming out today. We've got Unity Bank Corp. We've got Bank of New York. We've got Fastenal Company. JP Morgan Chase had earnings today. I believe they were down 2%. Or at least that was what I saw from Seeking Alpha. But when I look here, so we had estimated earnings per share. You can see is actually, $4.37. So, I mean, 9.5% increase in earnings. We got Wells Fargo today as well, and Bank 7. So a lot of bank reports today. We got BlackRock coming up at 7:08. They're expected to be 10.36 a share. I guess this actually already came out at 11.46 a share. So beating earning expectations yet again by 10%. We got Progressive. We've got WAFD. WAFT. This is a bank. It's a Washington bank. Nurx Therapeutics. So a lot of bank earnings reports today. Let's see, we've got, what else we got? Let's go to dividends. So we got 121 dividends today. So it's going to be a pretty packed day on dividend drops. ES currently dropping a little bit, somewhat sideways, only up like $3-4 on the day. I did take one little micro trade. It was worth about $25. It was just really just this one. I only took it at a single tick because it looked like it was going to pull back, and it did. But ripped on that pullback. So bouncing off of that pullback that we just had just a moment ago. Still red on TTM. Range is a little tight today. I might go for like 3 and 3 today. Just because looking at the range, it's like pretty small actually. Pretty small range indeed. So if y'all chilling, hanging out, take a moment, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications and all that fun jazz. Looks like we might be stacking up towards the TTM science switch here. And you can see what the science switch is kind of looking like today. It was a nice move. Let's take a look at what it was like back here. Again, nice move on the science switches. So probably look for those in the Cyan 10. There's one right there.
Order filled.
So only going for 3 ticks on this. So I'm trying to get out right at 36. So a little resistance right there. So I might just try to take this trade off with a single tick.
Order filled.
Which we did, and they're gonna actually ran through. I just needed to hold it for about another 2 seconds. So up $50 on the day. Obviously, I want to grab a little bit larger moves than this. Kind of seeing that Friday choppiness I'm used to seeing. Needed to hold that for a few more seconds. So we got a 3-minute 5,200 crossover. That's a pretty strong move right there. We've got this sort of upward flag. I can outline it for you. I think you can do point to point on here. I don't use these very much. Yeah, that's kind of the flag right there, the pattern. So I think there would be some value if we could actually pull back to around 32.50, basically where the 90 EMA is, or maybe as low as like 31.50. So anywhere in the 31 to like 33 range, I feel pretty comfortable at. If we get a nice pullback to that, then I think that we could see a nice bounce through the highs. Yes, currently up about $7, $6-7. So look at this on the 1-minute chart. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like going out to like a 3-minute or sometimes like a 5 or a 15 is pretty useful. Is that you can actually go out here and you can see sort of the broader move. I know I mostly trade on a 10-second time frame, which people give me crap about sometimes, but the reality of it is that for actually taking the trade, I can see the movement really, really tightly, and so I can know if I got to bail or if my entry sucked, what have you. I'm keeping my trades super tight today just because the range is really small. Tried to buy right there for that rip through the high. I did a bunch of stock trading before I jumped in to futures today. What's up, Tiny? Good to see you here, girl. Good morning, Tiny. I've got coffee today instead of tea. I had coffee yesterday too. I don't normally have coffee in the morning. I usually have it around like 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, I don't have it at trade time. Usually have tea at trade time, and I have coffee around like 10 o'clock. So what's going on with oil today? ES is not as exciting as I would like it to be. It's definitely more bullish, but it's also bullish within these super, super tight ranges. Oil might have a short op on it. You can see it's very much rangy right now. Almost in a channel. I don't know if this thing goes wide enough. I think I need to do this from a different angle or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't use these drawings very often. Yeah, oil looks boring today too. The market's kind of boring today. At least the futures market. Stocks were crushing it. There's plenty of movement in stocks. I took like 3 trades for a 10% increase on my cash balance. Not a lot here. See what 7 o'clock brings. It's just about 3 minutes away. The never-ending coffee pot. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's a sideways channel. It'd be for oil, I honestly would be somewhat interested in a short. I mean, I know we ended up flipping bullish on the week pretty heavily. They're trading a personal cash account, yes. I actually haven't traded stocks for a very, very long time. And it's intermittent when I do and don't trade, but I traded stocks a couple times this week, and I hadn't done it in probably, I don't know, 9 months. So it'd been a good long time since I had traded any stocks. I forgot how. I guess like it's pretty easy if you know exactly what you're looking for. I think the biggest challenge that I had with trading stocks was that there's not necessarily a great opportunity every single day on low float stocks. So, and when you're trading in a small cash account, low float's kind of the only option. And even then, I mean, who really wants to be buying, what, one share of Apple for it to move 40 cents? So at least it's a low risk stock. Like if it doesn't work out, you can just hold it. But you're spending a lot more capital in order to get, what I would consider to be a pretty minimal return, honestly. There's a little decent short op right there, especially if we end up falling below the 50 moving average. I'm not willing to take it just because we're already kind of bullish trending on the day. So I'm not trying to fight that trend, but with that 9, 12, 26, definitely like a short op. A lot of wicks here, man. Bounce off of 37.75 up to 39. And there's that flag that I outlined. Was right here. You can see it ended up ripping. Well, I don't know about ripping, but pushing up above that. That probably was one of the bigger moves of the day. Oh, would you look at that? On the 15-minute, we're actually on approach for a 5,200 cross. We end up getting that, dude. That could be a pretty big movement here. Here's 7 o'clock. Big sell-off. I'll put this back on the 3-minute time frame. Jump back over to the 1 minute here. It's not that big of a sell-off. There's a little more. Selling down from 39 down to 35. This was the what do we have here at 7? Yeah, the Michigan report. So inflation expectations at 3%. Consumer expectations 72.9. The index of consumer expectations focuses on 3 areas: how consumers view prospects of their own financial situation, how they view prospects for the general economy over the near term, and their view of prospects of the economy over the long term. Each monthly survey contains approximately 50 core questions, and each of which tracks the different aspects of consumer attitudes and expectations. The samples for the survey of consumers statistically designed to be representative of all American households, excluding those in Alaska and Hawaii. Each month, a minimum of 500 interviews is conducted by telephone. They don't tell you what a good number is or what a bad number is, though. So I guess I'd have to do some research and learn how this chart works. So pulling back to 3450, getting a little bounce up to 37.
Order filled.
Went long here at 38 and a quarter, looking to exit at 39.
Order filled.
There's a little Hondo. 150 on the day. Getting a big rip now. New high up there at 43. A little bit of pullback down to the 9 EMA. It was right back there at 38. Might be too much of a pullback. We did get the 9/12/26 cross there. I'm hesitant to take another trade. This was a nice trade here. There's definitely a lot more room on it. I feel like this is going to sell down some. What are we at? 150 on the day. I honestly would like to see a reversal to the downside would actually be ideal. I'd like to see a pullback pretty much all the way to the 50 EMA down here at like, was this 38, 33? This actually would be better in my opinion, because if we could have a pullback to about here, I don't want to see the VWAP. I think that's too low, but somewhere between 33 and 3450. 33 and 35 area. I think that would just be kind of nice, honestly, if we consolidated around here in this range. I think we'd get a lot more opportunity for cleaner move to the upside. Like this looks like it's going to try to rip again, but you can see the TTM's kind of stacked towards the down. We're almost that way at 1.9, 2.0. So you see this long sideways movement here. So I actually would like to see pullback to like 34, 33 area. I think that would give us some nice consolidation that we actually need. Thank you. Appreciate that. I know we got hit kind of hard yesterday. The account's still green. The account is green 969 at the moment, and trail max is at 2450. There's a Bollinger squeeze right there. Just don't trust this, but I feel like I should take it anyway. It's a cyan switch. Tried to take it, but I was a little late because I hesitated beforehand. To be honest, whatever that motorcycle was or whatever that just drove by actually distracted me. Not making excuses or anything, but that's literally what happened. Nice big rip. Wow.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, that ended up ripping even more. Up 250 on the day, made another 100 on that one. I was trying to go for 5 ticks, but I eventually ended up moving it down 2 ticks. Just because after such a big rip, I was kind of expecting a little bit of a sell-off. But we're definitely starting to trend towards bullish on the day and approaching 58.50. Tried to get in there at 46.75 and just missed it. We're definitely going to hit 50. There's 50. Will we get a big sell-off here? I wonder. $58.50. So this means new highs, doesn't it? I don't think the ES has gotten this high before. Wow, TTM ripped off that 2.0 area like it was nothing. Like 2.0, this was the pullback. That little 1 minute pullback there, ripping up, putting the TTM now at 5.0. We're above the Bollinger Band range. You can see the second, there's the extended Bollinger Band, and here's the breakout Bollinger. So pulling back to the breakout Bollinger at 47.25. That's a fat rip. Cyan switches are working well today on the 10-second. The reason why I'm hesitant to go for longer and larger trades has a lot to do with these sideways moves that seem to keep taking place after each rip. You see, like, got this rip and then this long sideways and then a rip and then long sideways. It keeps doing that, so that's giving me hesitancy in the market. Would like it if we could see a 3-minute pullback or just some consolidation right here at this range to see if we can actually break above 50, which is where we're sitting at right now, right at 50. There's 51. Turn it into a rather somewhat exciting day. We have 52.25. The heck was that? Weird. Doji at the top of that range. Will we see a pullback off this 52 range? So tight before it rips, man. This is crazy trading.
Order filled. Order filled.
Get a couple of bucks in my Top Step account. And there's 57. Damn.
Order filled.
Took a long here off 55 for an exit at 56 and a quarter. This Dom never like stays where it needs to. Highs up there at 57 and a quarter. So we were able to grab that in Top Step, but not here on this side just yet. I was struggling to get back towards 55. There was 55, just that break even. Come on. Yeah, I'm not liking this long here. You get like one more pop. Come on. Yeah, should have taken that one. It's like, it's really struggling at 55. And that's like the tap of it is right at 55, which is my entry.
Order filled.
All right, we eventually got that trade. And I reduced that trade, by the way, down to 3 ticks. So up 350 on the day. Looks like it could pop. That was stressful. Frankly, that was really, really stressful. That was a stressful trade. I was not happy with that. Grateful that we're making a little bit of comeback on our Top Step, though. It's going to be a very long process. I'm not trying to push it. I'm only looking for really hyper solid trades. I have a long way to go to get this thing where it needs to be. So, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. We can get to a couple $100 in pulling our, P&L up, then awesome. So our max loss limit on this account is 1786, and we're at 1648. So we've got 138 or so in there. We made a little bit of progress on that. This did end up ripping. Wow. Crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know if I should keep on trading. I made about half back of what I lost yesterday. So yesterday we lost 700. Yeah, 698. And today we're up 351. So this week, though, on the week, we're up 391. But I did a little bit better than that. But I guess I did give 700 back yesterday. So last week we were up 778. So far for the month, we're up 1169 out of 6,000. So ways to go on this one. But I think I got this on the 6th. Maybe it was the 3rd. In any case, got a couple of weeks to get it where I want it to go, so no stressing on it. We'll keep working on that top step. Back to where he started, hell yeah. All three were heart pumping, which tells me to be done. Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with this, like it kind of tells me to be done for the day, like, because every one of my trades has been like today. So yeah, I should probably just walk. I'll take my 350. I'm happy with 350. And pulling my top step up just a little bit at a time. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll call it there. It's a little too stressful right now. So, and I keep having to I keep taking smaller profits than what I should. Which always ends up telling me that hey, you know what, it's probably time to step back a little bit. One of the reasons why I keep doing that is because I'll keep seeing it look like it's about to break out, so I'll jump in the trade, and then I'm watching it for I don't know 2 minutes where it's just sideways, and I'm like, that's sketchy. So, and wondering whether or not I should actually cut the trade. And then it breaks out, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that worked. But trail max, ending the day with the trail max at 2653, made back about half of what we lost yesterday, so that's all right. We'll be back at it again on Monday, and we'll go from there. So much love, thank you for being here. As always, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and if you're trying to earn funding in the futures market, check out Elite Trading Funding. Use link in the description and get hooked up with a discount. And for a limited time only, you can activate up to 20, and all payout cycles are reduced to only 10 active trade days, which is actually pretty cool. So they cut that time frame down. Top Step's only 5 active trade days, which is pretty awesome as well. So, all right, y'all. Much love and appreciation. We'll see you on Monday. And thank you for being here. Again, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notice. We'll see you Monday.